To Wittenberg Academy's elementary Latin course. We are in Minimus, ready for chapter 8, and as you can see, we are recording today in the nursery. Very nice, yes? Yeah, okay, all right. Starts on page 46. Time for a bath. In the morning, Lepidina and Flavia usually visit the military bathhouse. Here they meet their women friends. They begin with some exercises. Okay. Lepidina et Flavia hilariter ludent.
Lepidina et Flavia hilariter ludent.
Well, I see a new word there. We should look at our new vocabulary on page 47. You're going to notice quite a lot of new vocabulary today, so make sure you copy all these into your note cards or notebook and study them. So repeat: hilariter.
Hilariter.
Cheerfully. Ludent.
Ludent.
They are playing. In appetitario.
In appetitario.
That's the changing room. Appetitarium is the changing room. Exunt.
Exunt.
They are undressing. In tepidario.
In tepidario.
In the warm room. Segnator.
Segnator.
Lazily. Recumbent.
Recumbent.
They are lying down. In caldario.
In caldario.
In the hot room. Ancili.
Ancili.
Slave girls. Prudenter.
Prudenter.
Skillfully. Rodent.
Rodent.
They're scraping. In frigidario.
In frigidario.
The cold room. Breviter.
Breviter.
For a short time. Submergent.
Submergent.
They plunge underwater. They submerge, of course. Cum amicis.
Cum amicis.
With friends. Garient.
Garient.
They're chatting. Litai.
Litai.
Happy. And purai.
Purai.
Clean. All right. So back to panel 1. Lepidina and Flavia are playing cheerfully. Right. Lepidina et Flavia in appetitario sunt. Repeat.
Lepidina et Flavia in appetitario sunt.
Very good. Hilariter exunt.
Hilariter exunt.
All right. So Lepidina and Flavia are sunt in the appetitario, the changing room, and they quickly undress to get ready for the baths. Lepidina et Flavia in tepidario sunt.
Lepidina et Flavia in tepidario sunt.
Lepidina and Flavia are in the warm room, the tepid room. Segnator recumbent.
Segnator recumbent.
They're lying about lazily. Lepidina et Flavia in caldario sunt.
Lepidina et Flavia in caldario sunt.
Lepidina and Flavia are in the hot room. Ancili prudenter rodent.
Ancili prudenter rodent.
So the slave girls are skillfully rodent, scraping their skin. Lepidina et Flavia in frigidario sunt.
Lepidina et Flavia in frigidario sunt.
So they're in the cold room. Breviter submergent.
Breviter submergent.
So they briefly submerge themselves in the cold water. Lepidina et Flavia cum amicis garient.
Lepidina et Flavia cum amicis garient.
Where's the verb there? What's the verb?
Garient?
Garient, right. It's a new verb. That unt ending tells you it's third person plural. They are chatting. Lepidina and Flavia are chatting with friends. Litai et purai sunt.
Litai et purai sunt.
Which means
they are clean and happy.
they're happy and clean. Read it in the proper order. Very well. Over to page 47. Remember that action words are called verbs, and words which tell us how the verbs are done are called adverbs. In Latin, the adverbs you have met end in ter, T-E-R. Here are 5 sentences in which people are doing things. Copy the sentences out, making each one more interesting by filling in the gap with an adverb. Choose from the list below. You can use each adverb only once, then write down what the whole sentence means in English. So if you want to pause the video now, you can write these out and do your best to fill them in, and then restart the video and we will go through them. So if you want to do that, pause the video now. And now you're back. All right. Vibrissa et minimus And then we need something current. So what does current mean? Remember? Current? You don't remember. They are running.
Oh, yeah.
So it says, Vibrissa and Minimus are running, and then would they run Segnator, Celerator, Diligenter, Brevitor, or Ferocator? How would they run? How does one run? Quickly. That's Celerator. So it should be Vibrissa at Minimus, Celerator, current. Very good. Lepidina at Flavia, ambulant. What does ambulant mean? Ambulant. Ambulant. They are walking. They are walking. Ambulo means I am walking. So Lepidina and Flavia are walking. How are they walking? Segnator, Diligenter, Brevitor, Ferocator. How are they walking? Does one walk Diligenter? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Well, then how? Well, you're gonna have to pick one now.
Yeah, I know.
You've got all day. Segnator, right? If you walk, the rest of them don't make sense. Brevitor, that doesn't make sense, right? Briefly, they walk briefly. I don't think that makes sense. So it must be Segnator. It must mean they're walking lazily, slowly, just having a nice Sunday afternoon walk. Pandora et Corinthus, laborant. How are they working?
Diligenter.
Very good, diligenter. They're working hard. They're working diligently. Romani et Britanni, pugnant. How would you pugnant?
Ferocator.
Ferocator. Very good, Ferocator. They are fighting. Right? Lepidina et Flavia, submergent. Brevitor. Briefly submerge themselves. Okay, very good. Page 48. The public baths. You can read all about the public baths on your own. What does Minimus say at the bottom? Which room is it? They're all muddled up here. Can you match each name with its English meaning? Well, yes, of course you can, because you're going to write all these words down, you're going to copy down what they mean, and then you're going to study your vocabulary words. What cold object does frigidarium remind you of?
The refrigerator.
The refrigerator, the recold maker. And what temperature is tepid water?
Hot.
Medium.
Warm.
Lukewarm. I followed Flavia and Lepidina to the baths this morning and sneaked into all the rooms with them. Minimus, that does not sound very polite, I'll be honest. So you can look at that bath if you like. Very good. All right, that's it for the first part of chapter 8.